एक नंबर। तुम कहाँ से हो भाई? भाई एक हेलो एक नंबर। तुम कहाँ से हो भाई? हाँ कहो 3 नंबर। कहो बोलो बोलो 3 नंबर बोलो। रो এখন আমি বেলা মরি মে দিয়ে रो भाई। रुको रुको भाई, इसके बाद खेलेंगे और बंदा क्यों नहीं आया? बंदा आए आना चाहिए था।
Enemies ahead! I got supplies! I got supplies! I got supplies!
Bina! Oh, ini ada dosan di sini. मार जा एक नंबर उसको रिवाइव कर। उसको रिवाइव कर। चलो चलो चलता है। नहीं कोई उतरो ना
पत्थर का पीछे है
और आगे जाएंगे ऊपर भी ऊपर है पत्थर के पीछे
भैया मैंने जो है वो
और क्या तुम काम बोला इसमें ओ भाई एक हेल्थ किट दे भाई एक हेल्थ किट दे
ये अच्छे बैग ये अच्छा वाला
अबे बैंडेज ही दे भाई अबे ठीक है भाई ठीक है नहीं देना है तो नहीं चाहिए था ठीक है भाई जाओ मैं आते हूँ बस एक दिन ना अच्छी लगी Yul. अबे लुटी जाए तो हम ऊपर पे जाओ लुटी लुटी ले तू ओ भाई गाड़ी लेके आ भाई गाड़ी लेके आ गाड़ी ना पता नहीं कितने होते
देखो ना मैंने बोला सेकंड वन स्टार्ट वर्क डैमेज नहीं देती रहती है तब ना
गाड़ी ना ना मोगा गाड़ी ना पता
ये दिया है ना ताकि पे स्टार्ट लगाओ ना देखो देखिए ला ठीक है কেনেকুৱা দিব
হৈ গ'ল কাম এতিয়া যাম আৰু
ফটো কাম নাইকে মৰি যায়
কবি গাড়ীখন লৈ আবে বহুত গ'ল গাড়ী নানিলে নাই এবাৰতে
মজা কম দিবাই এটা
থাকে
3 নম্বর গুছি করে
ওবে যা 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 গাড়ি আছে না গাড়ি কি এবে গাড়ি নাই পাল গাড়ি পামে শিওর গাড়ি পামে কথা আছে গাড়ি এরকম গাড়ি अगर अपन गई दुकान पर बाकी ये सब ना लगे
ये माता না কোন জহা কোনো এই হিতে পুরা নহয় পুরা যেন হয় কি দেখি Let's start back at the okay. I'll see us a pal. You know how? আশা আছে পৃথিৱীখন আশা আছে পৃথিৱীখন এনে কনফিডেন্স আছে জনৰ বাবে বাকি
ओ भाई एक नंबर उसको रिवाइव मार दे, उसने गाड़ी लेके गया था, उसको रिवाइव मार देना, उसको रिवाइव मार देना, उसने गाड़ी लेके भाग गया था। बल्ले बल्ले, शाबा शाबा, तेरे लिए मैंने या ओ भाई रिवाइव मत देना, एक नंबर रिवाइव मत देना, उसने गाड़ी लेके भाग गया था, रिवाइव मत देना, एक नंबर रिवाइव मत देना।
तुम चले गए बट ना क्या तो गई है
रिवाइव लो रिवाइव लो रिवाइव लो
ना क्या
रिवाइव लो रिवाइव लो,
ना क्या
अरे रिवाइव लो
ना क्या
रिवाइव ले मूर्ख,
ना क्या बोलते हैं ना क्या
ए कर बात दे हो गया। चलो भाई लोग भाई गाड़ी 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 भाई इस वाले घर में रुकाना, घर में जा, घर में भाई घर में जाना, भाई घर में रुका, घर में जा। Mama kailangan. Ay boy, ini apa deh? Ano yung laptop ko deh? Ano yung laptop ko deh? ওই দিতে এনেকে লেক মাৰিলে বেয়া লাগে আৰু নেট পেক হাই কৰি দে নালাগে তোৰ নেট পেক নেট পেক দিয়া ঠিকে
हेलो 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 हाँ भाई हाँ 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 बोलो हेलो बोलो यार बोलो
ড্যাক্সটার আমার থেকে ভালো ও ড্যাক্সের ডেটটা আমি মেরে নেবো ড্যাক্স আমি এবার তোকে মেরে নেবো মানে তুই আমার মেয়ে আমার চেষ্টা করবি এ প্লেয়ার প্লেয়ার গাড়ি পেয়েছিস কিরে কোথায় রে ও গাড়ি গাড়ি এই যে এটা লিখতে হবে এই যাবি না পরে আমি বাকিটা আনতে যাচ্ছি আমি দেখ না ওটা বাকি না ম্যান বুঝতে পারছো আরে কত দূরে ভাই একটুখানি বাকি স্পিড দেখাচ্ছে ওরা আসছে ওরা হিলে আছে পালাচ্ছে পালাচ্ছে ওরা পালাচ্ছে এটা ফুল শট ক্যাম্প আছে ভাই গাড়ি গাড়ি কোথায় গাড়ি তিন নম্বর নে 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 3 নম্বরের গাড়ি নে চল চল 3 নম্বরে যাচ্ছে চল 3 নম্বর চল চল কোথায় যাবে না এ ভালো যাবে না এ 3 নম্বরটা কোথায় আছে আমাদের বলে দে এ কোচিং কি রে ম্যান আমি রেডি আই ফটো কোচিং কি স্কোয়াড আছে কোচিং কি স্কোয়াড আছে কোচিং কি কাজ করি তোরা ভাই কোচিং কি স্কোয়াড আছে হ্যাঁ কোচিং গেল
Let's go! I got supplies. Enemies ahead! Enemies ahead! Enemies ahead!
to some aircon, which is cooling this room. If we go through here, you can see where it goes out. It's a window type aircon. It's going through the wall and coming out here. Then the idea was that it would exhaust through that window there. Now this is a laundry room, so if you want to dry laundry quick, it's a very fast way of doing it. Just put on the aircon. The problem is that the room fills up with hot air, and then the aircon pretty much just stops working up to that way. And then got one that comes out the back, you see. And on the inside, everything's sort of taped up with aluminium tape. I also did the same on the outside, which isn't really necessary, but just wanted to be extra careful. So now I'm going to put it onto the back of the aircon and see how it fits. So I put it onto the aircon. As you can see, it fits okay. And go on this side. Works fine. So this duct would go up here, and then of course the other one would also go sort of next to it somewhere. So I might make some kind of like wooden frame or something which is going to hold them to the window there. One that comes out the top. Bent. So here's the finished thing. It's just made out of a GI sheet which I've cut and bent into a box, and then some flexible ducts. So I've got one that comes out the top, and then I've got one that comes out the back, you see. And on the inside, everything's sort of taped up with aluminium tape. I also did the same on the outside of the air. So this, then as better with that, Panasonic, and ask if they've got any.
Today, we're installing AC window units indoors.
This is our original AC unit. It's a little portable unit from Haier. I think we picked it up from Target for an obscene amount of money. But we had this for a little bit and we stopped using it because it just didn't work well enough for our setup. There were numerous issues with it, but overall we were not at all satisfied with it. So today we're swapping out and we're putting into window units from like the kind that you stick out of the window. We're basically ducting them in and making them permanent fixtures in the bus. But anyway, so our old AC unit, this is an 8,000 BTU portable AC unit, air conditioning unit. It pulls about 6 amps-ish roundabout, and it just didn't do a very good job. It didn't put out enough air, it didn't cool well enough. If we had it running and we had all of the windows up in the middle of the summer, the bus got into like the high, scratched up, super easy. And then this is one of our boxes for our new AC units. And this is actually another one of them. The units themselves are 16 inches by 11.5 inches. So we built the box to be 18 inches tall and 24 inches wide. And we did this size because we read that the central AC systems for houses require 2 feet on each side of the air conditioning unit in order to get proper circulation for everything. So we figured we didn't need that much space, but we wanted to give it as much space as possible to promote as much airflow as we can. Because the heat exchanger is in the back, so we need all of this to be nice and open. It vents directly to the outside, so we've got a vent back here, and then we have insulated the boxes on the inside to prevent any of the heat from leaching into the bus that is coming off of the air conditioning unit. So we've used the styrofoam insulation that you use on garage doors, and unit itself underneath your nails and stuck. And it down using the strapping, the metal strapping, and we have added in insulation to the front just to keep all of the hot air that the. And we're taking 2 additional straps and secure it down using the movement. I feel like that weighs more than really sticky the air conditioning unit. Okay, so I've got a big piece of flashing tape, and this stuff is kind of a bear to work with. There's like, it's almost like a tar on the back, and so getting it started is annoying. and frequently takes a while, and you always end up with stuff underneath your nails and stuck to your hands. So
Alright. Alright.
Is it just like a wick? That's all he is a wick. He got no bang to him. Out. You're a little shorter than me. Well, let's switch stools.
Well, the air conditioner, that's what we're going to talk about today. When you start to research different ways to air condition your van, there's a lot of opinions out there. People do evaporative cooling, but that's more for like a dry heat. You know, when you live here in the Midwest, humidity levels are really high, and so it would just be like a soggy mess in the van, and that just couldn't be something we would do. And then when you look at like portable units, those big guys, they pull a lot of power and they also take up a ton of space. And then when you're looking at actual RV units, those also pull a lot of power and they're usually very pricey. And so I wanted to try to find the cheapest way I could do it while still cooling the van. When we did our research, we came across some guy had taken a window unit and closed it within a box in the back of his van underneath a couch or something he put back there, and he ventilated it out through the floor, and then the intake was also through the floor. And he said
around so that I can cut a hole here for the air in.
And then we put 3 2-inch holes in the back.
This is going to be the start of converting. It's pretty simple.
Is
take your box.
So we just screwed those in
set
with
it on
2-inch
top.
drywall screws. And drop them
You
in.
can see where she wants to.
One.
It back here and run it in there, and I will show you the finished product. Guys, that was pretty quick.
You might
As
be
can
leaning
see,
left one day, you might be leaning back
space
one day, you
behind
might be
here
leaning to the
install
right.
it.
Nothing's ever level when you're in the van, unless you go in.
5,000 BTU. The 4-inch
hear 'em.
should be sufficient.
And then flick that on.
Cut my
64.
partition there.
Get underneath.
Now, what I did to help myself,
Starting to
it's,
get hot.
it's long. What I
Cool
did
air
was
coming
do, and then I'll go ahead.
When I
and
first started living in the van, all we had in there was a bed, we had the electrical
All we have
ran,
left to
we had a
do
fridge in place,
is-
and then we had this makeshift
so
kitchenette
there's no-
with a AC unit under it. And so it was mainly a big open box. None of the
So how many of you
side
have found
paneling
yourself
was on
wanting
for
to
the
use your
interior
rooftop tent that
walls.
you just
That was
purchased,
just bare
but
metal.
it's way too
The
hot
insulation
outside
was
and
in
you
there,
really
but
don't
there
want to
was
wait
still
till
a lot
winter?
of exposed
Well, just
metal.
watch this video
And
because I'm going to show you how to make an air conditioner for your rooftop tent. My air conditioner from that camper that I just purchased, and we went to Home Depot and bought some supplies, and now we have a nice cold rooftop tent air conditioner. Now this entire build comes in right around $12. That's obviously not including the cost of the air conditioner. From your local hardware store, you're going to need a section of gyro vent hose. It comes in a 25-foot section. You're going to need some kind of large drill bit or really thin screws if it's conditioner. So Josh took the styrofoam packing, cut it, made it fit.
Hello everybody. I previously
but also our heater was, which we decided to sacrifice for air. And when you undo the inside a little bit, you really moisture. I added this Tygon tubing.
and there's still a lot of open. The air blows out, and so I use this little USB off my solar. Maybe if I was, even though we put you know, build a house. Go ahead.
Hello YouTube, this is Herban Grower here. I have a 5,000 BTU air conditioner window unit that I decided to modify, and it's you know, not now at this point it's not meant to be hung out of a window. It's meant for growing. So as you can see, there's the housing that I kind of formed custom. Formed it around the back of the air conditioner where all the heat exchanger is, or whatever that's called. And I built like a box around it. It's about, I think it's like 4.5 inches deep, a little bit taller. This housing right here you can buy at Lowe's or Home Depot, and that kind of mounted on top of the custom deal I kind of shaped and formed myself. This air conditioner is, like I said, 5,000 BTUs. Can't get any closer on that. It's a the corporation. Well, it's a Frigidaire. It's a Frigidaire, and it's, I guess, Electrolux Corporation owns it. Frigidaire now, but it's UL listed like everything. It's at 115 volts. I guess 120, 115 doesn't make a difference. It draws 4.9 amps, so which isn't bad, and it draws 515 watts. So like if you had if you had like 1,200 watts in a good size like 8x4 area, I would think this would do it. Like maybe even 2,000. I could be wrong, but the way it's set up is you'd probably only want to have the intake, which is right here and right here, and on the other side. You'd want to have that probably not inside the tent, you know. You'd probably want to have it like in the room that the tent's in. I know there's a lot of growers on YouTube that run tents in their extra rooms or bedrooms or whatever. Good way to go, in my opinion. But you'd probably want to stop it right here. And I don't know, it sounds kind of hairy cutting into your tent, but there are some ports, I think, like the Sun Hut, I think is a good deal as an 8x4, or the 4x4, which is almost 5x5 pretty much. But I think there are certain ports that you might be able to utilize. They look pretty good, and so yeah, it'll come in. You gotta use a duct. So yeah, you know, kind of like an electric, and it's just good. It's pretty much
advice.
What's up YouTube, this is LDS Reliance. Before I start this video, I'm going to preface this by saying this video is not for everyone. I don't recommend most people do this in their house. I don't recommend that this be an option for a majority of people. In my unique circumstances, this seemed like the best option. About an indoor window air conditioner in my window. Well, two reasons. Number one, because I'm trying to cool down this closet, just this closet, which is has all my servers and my technical equipment. And so I need to be able to put the door on this and be able to keep this at a stable temperature and to be able to cut down some of the noise. The second one is that my homeowners association doesn't allow window units, and also my wife wasn't keen on the idea of even just venting it out the window through a tube wasn't going to be an option. So this is what I've done. Basically, I've built a wooden box. You can see it's just a square box with one end open, and then this little piece goes on top to hold it in, and then it has the flaps that it comes with to close the sides. It's not perfectly airtight. I am going to put some duct tape around, some HVAC tape around to kind of, and there's actually a fan through this tube. This is intake air comes in, kind of a 6-inch, it's like looks like a stovepipe connector. Cut a hole in the side of the box. This is where the cold air, the fresh intake air comes in. Obviously the back side of this window air conditioner is where all the heat comes out, and so we have to cool that down, because if you just left this open in the room to cool the back. Another fan here. This is a 6-inch duct fan. You can get them for about 30 bucks at Home Depot or Lowe's. It's not a super powerful fan, it's actually pretty quiet, that's why I went with a lower power. Pushing air up, and this is pulling air out of the box and up into my attic. And again, I don't recommend that you be cutting holes in your attic, cutting holes in your floor, into the garage lightly. I actually think, although I don't support marijuana use, I actually think this will probably appeal to a lot of people that are growing marijuana in their house. Again, I don't support that at all, but I might be asking, well, why wouldn't I just put the window air conditioner in my window? Well, two reasons. Number one, because I'm trying to cool down this closet, just this closet, which is has all my servers and my technical equipment. And so I need to be able to put, it's not a air, but it's not going to be very cold.
I installed my window AC inside my house, vented to the outside of my house. $1 in Lowe's, and was pricing up stuff to think of bags. $3. Place that, might get too wet. And inside I built a box frame about 5 by 13. Had a vent, 4-foot rectangles. Then of course, air conditioner, and I tried to get me a dish. You can probably hear it running now. Probably screenshot it.
Hello, YouTube.
Okay, this is the jacket that I built for my window unit air conditioner for use in casement swing out style windows. So I first built this little sturdy stand for it. It's not pretty, but it certainly will hold the air conditioner. It's pretty sturdy. Let's see, got just some wheels and brackets and all the same type of wood. Let's see, obviously air conditioning or air duct fittings here, the self ducting that
and do in order to, and I look basic change each piece at present. That's
my bounce back.
his tent. So he bought this wall unit at Walmart for $112, and the tubings and the duct tape around less than $20. Okay, this goes inside, and we tested it. It does work. Okay. How about? Alright, with this, so it's making a lot of noise.
Fighter! Yeah! Bad joy!
उस जमाने तक कुछ कलाकार सितारे बन चुके थे। वह जहाँ जाते जश्न मनाया जाता। उनका आना एक त्योहार जैसा था। सीधे सीधे शब्दों में लोग उनके पीछे छूतिया गए। एक दिन उनके पीछे छूतिया गए। एक दिन थिएटर में किसी ने पान थूक के बोला,
इसको तो साला अवार्ड मिलना चाहिए।
थिएटर में कोई भी महत्वपूर्ण इंसान नहीं था, लेकिन थिएटर में दीवारें होती हैं और दीवारों के कान होते हैं। ये वो जगह है जहां से इस सब की शुरुआत हुई थी। यहाँ आयोजित हुआ था दुनिया का सबसे पहला फिल्म फेयर।